Well, the rarest moment as a player was in a grand final in 1973 because I was in the forward line and I spent most of my life in defence. And to kick the first 3 goals of the grand final in your whole life was something that you would dream of, you know. And so that was one of the rare moments because it was a grand final and you could reflect back and say, did you really ever do that?
Well, for me, one of the things I'm sort of particularly proud of, nothing to do with batting, bowling or fielding, it was more in a captaincy role overseeing the emergence of Shane Warne. His early performances, I think he got 1 for 150 in his first game, and the next innings he bowled, he got none for 120. So
people forget that, don't they?
Yeah,
like those first couple of games.
He didn't arrive and take the world by storm. It took a while.
But you as captain, then you try and mould him into what the group was trying to achieve.
Yeah, and he was, as I said, like a sponge, you know, and he was just brilliant the way he developed as a cricketer. I didn't think there was 700 test wickets in him when I first saw him. I sort of look back and think, that was pretty good.
I suppose for me, doesn't get talked about a lot, is when you play in a Barbarians team or a World 15 team, it's always an opportunity to play with people you've always played against and admired. Had a chance to play in the Barbarians with Jonah Lomu, used Van der Westhausen, and actually roomed with Jonah Lomu. Lovely guy, and I thought he was a good roommate because he always used to let me have the remote control. But he's a wonderful guy, and you get to know these people away from their sport and away from the game, then get the chance to play with them. So I played one World 15 game, I think in the early 90s against New Zealand. There was about 13 players in that run-on 15 that had never beaten New Zealand before we won the first Test match. So people from Scotland and Ireland and France who had never had that opportunity before. But that Barbarians...
meant a lot to you.
Yeah, meant a lot to me. Well, your concept of having blokes you've played against and would always love to have played with. Discover more untold stories at rarestories.com.au.